A cold wind howls through the darkness. Ancient figures huddle by flickering firelight. Could you survive a winter like our ancestors? It's the dead of winter, long before electricity, long before central heating. Outside, the wind claws at the walls of a wooden house. Inside, there is no hum of a furnace, no glowing thermostat, only a fading hearth and a long night ahead. Somewhere in that darkness, a family prepares for sleep, knowing that warmth is not guaranteed. One bad decision could mean shivering until dawn, or worse. This wasn't comfort living. This was survival living. And yet, despite harsher winters and weaker shelters, our ancestors often slept warmer than many people do today. Now ask yourself this. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m, freezing even though your heater is running? Have you piled on blankets only to feel the cold creeping in anyway? If so, you're not weak and your house isn't broken. You may simply be ignoring a rule that humanity relied on for centuries. A rule so effective that it outperformed firewood, blankets and brute endurance combined. Today, we're uncovering that forgotten rule and showing how it still applies right now in modern homes, tents, cabins and survival shelters. Before we continue, if you value history that actually teaches you how to survive, not just facts but wisdom, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who loves real history, leave a comment with your own experiences, and subscribe to Warcraft Survival. This channel exists to keep forgotten knowledge alive. Now, let's get into it. Our ancestors understood something modern people rarely consider. Heat is not just about how much warmth you create. It's about where that warmth goes. In pre-industrial homes, exterior walls were enemies. Stone, brick and raw timber absorbed heat during the day and released it back into the night sky after sunset. By midnight, those walls were often only a few degrees warmer than the air outside. This same principle appears across history, from tent canopies hung over beds to fur-lined sleeping alcoves. Humans survive winter not by fighting the cold head-on, but by shrinking the battlefield. While Europe trapped heat, northern China stored it. The kang bed was a raised masonry platform connected to the kitchen stove. When meals were cooked, heat travelled through channels beneath the bed, charging it like a thermal battery. Long after the fire died, the platform radiated warmth back into the room through sheer thermal mass. Modern analysis shows that these beds were built to near-perfect proportions for heat retention, without formulas or instruments. Generations of observation refined them into one of the most efficient passive heating systems ever created. It's proof that understanding heat movement matters more than burning more fuel. Our ancestors didn't trust daytime comfort. They tested their homes at night. A candle flame revealed invisible drafts. Curtains exposed cold currents. Beds were placed where air was still, never near windows, cold chimneys or exterior corners where heat escaped through multiple surfaces at once. Still air was warmth. Moving air was danger. That mindset alone explains why many people sleep poorly today, despite modern technology. Perhaps the most important lesson of all is this. Warmth was prepared, not chased. People went to bed warm, not hoping to get warm later. A hot meal, light movement, dry clothing, layered wool and pre-warm bedding all worked together to lock in heat before sleep began. Once warmth was established, the body could maintain it through the night. This is not primitive living. This is intelligent living. Our ancestors were not tougher than us. They were smarter with space, heat, and habit. As energy grows expensive and winters grow unpredictable, their knowledge is no longer history. It's a skill set. Tonight, walk your bedroom with new eyes. Feel the walls, watch the air. Ask whether your bed is placed for aesthetics or survival. If this guide gave you something valuable, subscribe to Warcraft Survival, share this knowledge, and keep these lessons alive. History doesn't belong in books alone. It belongs in how we live.